Lear family. I'm Tina, and this is Farah.
I'm Brian. This is Jason.
I'm Bella.
I'm Grayson.
I'm Harrison, and this is Edison.
So the way we decided to become foster parents was that I had a really good friend at school whose family was a foster family as well. And I kind of thought it was a really cool idea. So I had mentioned it to my mom about, hey, you know, it'd be kind of cool if we became foster parents. And she was like, oh, I don't know. But then the idea kind of stuck in her head and she just couldn't get it out of her head. And she'd always felt that we had room for more kids in our household. So then we were just like, well, we're just living, you know, life's too short, we might as well try it while we can. And so then we started the process really shortly after that.
Yeah, our family motto is it's never just a no. So we try not to just tell our kids no, we try to talk about things. So when Bella brought the idea to us, it was the one time that Brian said maybe it should have just been a no, but we decided to explore the idea. And once we went through the training, then we felt like it was right. So after we were licensed, I can remember we would sit on the couch in the evenings and we would say, when is the phone gonna ring?
Yeah, I would get up every morning and be like, we get a call? We get a call?
Yeah, and so it's, you know, it's a hard thing because you don't want kids to come into care, but once you're licensed and you've gone through the process and your home is open and you're ready, you're just waiting for that call. And we got that call in the morning, and it was actually right before I was leaving on a business trip. And so I actually said no. So several things happened, and we ended up getting the kids anyway. So we got the two older ones, and then found out shortly after that baby number 3 was on the way. And so our kids are out of a different county. They're not out of Cole County. And so foster homes are so short across the state. It's not just in our community. And so our kiddos are from a couple hours away, but they really, we feel like it was God that brought our kids to us, because we originally said no, and then they came, and then an extra came.
I don't know. Hardest challenge for me is probably having to share my parents, because you know, before I was the favorite child, and now I feel like it's equaled out a little more. I'm not quite the favorite child. I still think I am, but not as much as I was before.
Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest thing for all of us, is just reallocating everyone's time, and we want to spend equal time with all the kids, but the reality is that they need different amounts of our time based on their age and their specific needs. And so really being able to sit down and talk about that with the kids, that, you know, some of the older ones are more self-sufficient and can do things on their own, but these little guys need a little bit more attention now. And it's not because they're new or because we love them anymore, it's just because they need a little bit more focus right now. So that's a hard question, because I think it's important for people to understand that when you enter this process, a lot of people think that people foster so they can adopt. We did not foster to adopt. We fostered to foster, and we never intended to adopt. It was never our intention to permanently grow our family. We thought, we'll get kids for a short term, love on them, and send them home. And then we'll take a break, get another set of kids, love on them, and send them home. And so when these guys came, we were told come here, Bo. We were told it would be 30 days maximum, and then they would be going home, and don't get too attached to them. And here we are 2.5 years later, and they're officially ours. So I think, you know, for us, it was just really feeling like we were trusting the process. And as Bella said, after they had been here for so long, there was no way we could not have them part of our family. They belong, and so the natural step was just to go ahead with the adoption process. and we can't imagine our lives without them.
Patience. Oh, the training, I would advise you go to the training. It's wonderful. It helps out a lot. Like we met a lot of other people, like foster parents, that they would help us out, so we would help them out. So it's a vice versa team.
And the staff has been wonderful. Anytime we've called with questions, they've always been great to answer them. And also to provide us with resources. We were able, when Drake came along, we were able to, we had an hour to prepare to go pick him up. And CMFCAA helped us to get a car seat and to get a bassinet for him so that we had some basic supplies right at the last second so that we could go pick him up.
What would you say to anyone considering to become a foster parent?
Just do it.
Why wouldn't you want this?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Carol Monty, and I'm the Family Development Supervisor. Family Development trains and educates families who'd like to become licensed foster parents. I met Tina and Brian about 2 years ago, and they had attended our very first training that Central Missouri Foster Care and Adoption Association ever trained. I was so excited when I met them because when I went to their home, their children were excited about children coming into their home and sharing their space and everything that they would have to offer. Tina and Brian have attended several of our trainings, and it's been such an amazing journey to watch their family grow. I know Tina and Brian have went above and beyond for the children that they love, the children that are in their care, and they've tried so hard to make sure that those children know who their natural parents are, and they are truly an amazing family to work with. So Tina and Brian, congrats to you and all of your children, and we appreciate everything that you do to care for the kids in your home.